Alright, what's up guys? A quick video here. Doing an oil change on the wife's CRV and then mine today, and I decided to put back on what was on my white one when it was lifted. My Blackhorse bull bar. And I remember I got a lot of questions on exactly how the brackets work. So we're just gonna make a really quick video. This isn't too long. Let's pretend you already have your vehicle jacked up, wheels off, and you're already there. I'm not gonna go over that, you guys know. So this is really simple. I already got one bracket on. I'll show how that is, and I'll put the other bracket on and then show you an easy way to pop this on. If you still have your splash shield on the bottom, I'll show you a quick way where you should be able to put this on without being able to take it off. So let's go check. Okay, so there's the bull bar. I'm not going to really go over that. But basically, you're trying to attach it by those two holes right there. And you have the bracket. If yours came with a bracket, which it should, if you get a decent name brand one, they generally come with it. If not, you can get a hold of Blackhorse Racing, the company that either makes them now, if they're still around. I believe they are. And you can go ahead and buy these brackets or look for them individually. They were a couple years ago able to be bought separately, so forgive me if they're not. I haven't looked in a while, but I don't see why they wouldn't be. So you're basically going to line it up like this. You're going to have that little nub that comes off, and that puts a bolt right through here in the nut. And before you put that one in, you're going to want to take this metal plate. You see it's a square metal plate by itself that holds, gives the bolt something to bolt through as it goes all the way through the other side. So it ties it straight into your tow hook. So if you see, this is the tow hook right here, and that ties it right into that, or bolts it right into that. And then you're going to have, where it's kind of pain in the ass if you still have your splash shield on. I won't have this on once I'm fully lifted and everything, but for now it's just on. If you slide this bolt through, you kind of push the shield back. You can slide it through, it's much easier. And then what I will do is line up the bull guard and kind of slowly pull this in, or probably have my son hold it if you got a set of extra hands, and that way it's clear. So we're going to go over here as I scoot on the floor. So there's the bracket laying right on the ground for you right there. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take these screws out, or these, sorry, bolts out. Go ahead and remove that. I don't want to lose them. And then we're going to take this one off that has the plate, and I'll show you guys the plate. Now forgive me, I'm doing this with one hand again. All my equipment, the older ones I had, that is all broken and cracked now, so I got to get some new equipment for holding the camera and stuff like that. So for now, it's kind of like this. So that's basically the plate right there. Then you got the bolt, and you have your bracket. All right, so basically you slide it on like this. You see that? Turn it, slide it on, and then you're gonna line it up with this hole. It gives you some adjustment room. What you wanna do is get that plate and that one through first. So what I'm gonna do is put you guys, and we're gonna slide that through. So here's the plate. I'm sliding it right on the front. I'll show you when I'm done. Very simple. You just put it against the tow hook. You push your bolt through. Make sure you got your washers all set up like you need to. Get your nut on the other side. Being kind of a pain in the ass right where I got it, but you get what I'm doing. Okay, so we got that one through, just hand tight, and then you're going to come under here, and you should be able to tighten this one too right against it. Now with this one in, it's going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass to tighten. You don't have the right wrench, so you might want to do the metal plate bolt first, the separate plate, and tighten that down, and then do this. which I may still end up doing anyways, because look how close that is to it. But generally you could get one right on top of there and hold it steady, and once it pulls in a little further. So that's basically it, guys. And then as you can see, you got your back hole right here, and this is kind of a pain in the ass with one hand, so I might have to put you down again. You could also just put the bracket on with these already on too, and it'd make life easier. So what I did really quick is take this bolt back out, loosen this one with your hand, see how it's going through there with the metal plate, and then you can swing this bracket forward a little bit and actually slide that bolt right through. So that way you're not having to take off this whole arm and everything all out of your way, and the splash shield. So pretty simple, guys. That's how the bracket looks. It's just, you want to have where the bar bolts up to the back of here, and then you want to basically have it where you're sitting almost kind of flush with it going straight down with the front of the bracket, and then you'll kind of get it with the metal plate, and you just, it really isn't too bad. It's kind of hard to explain on here, I guess, maybe, but really once you put it together like this and you put it on there and you sit it before you bolt it, it'll all kind of make sense. Alright guys, she is on. Like I explained, make sure your brackets are lined up just like that. I know it looks a little weird, but that's the only way it's actually going to fit because how long this bull bar is in there. And you do got to wiggle it or loosen it. I chose to tighten mine up and then just kind of wiggle it in there. I had some help balancing it, so I was able to just wiggle it in between, and as you see, you get it in there, and as you start to tighten the bolt that you see behind there, it will actually start pulling the whole bull bar forward. Just make sure you're not cross-threading anything, and it will start to come up, you know, towards and look leveled. Everything will look right. The only thing that kind of sucks is this is removable, this little skid plate. Now, some of them don't have it if you buy them without it, or some of the brands don't even have it at all. But I like the Blackhorse skid plate. It is pretty good. I mean, it's nothing crazy, nothing like my HRG one I got, but it does do the job for little things. And it looks good in my opinion. This is something I will keep on with my HRG skid plate down the road too. But the only thing that sucks is you can't get to the jack point very well anymore. Hold on, see if I can see it right there. So kind of sucks for that. You're not able to get in there too well. Maybe if you have a really small jack, you might be able to. But you can always take it off with those two bolts, and then it slides forward, pops right out here. It's not too hard. Nice thing is it also has these holes, like a lot of them down below, reaches through the skid plate, and you can just pop that off, and you can put like a light bar or a set of lights, or something I plan on doing in the future too. But yeah, that's it, guys. It literally really is only 3 bolts on each side to put this thing on. I know a lot of people see it and they're like, what the hell are these brackets? As I was too. I was kind of confused first years ago, and then I just never got around to it. So I hope that helps. It's just a quick, simple video. I didn't go into extreme detail to make this long or anything. So if you have any other questions, let me know. All right, guys? Hopefully that works. And if you want to pick up a bull bar, grab it. I like them. I think they definitely complement the vehicle there. The hood's open right now, jack's in front of it, but it still looks pretty decent. So have a good one, YouTube.